Well, I think we have to digest what happened today and learn from it. Obviously, from the first minute of the game, we weren't ready to play. And I know that this was a game where Frank had, said to the guys that it was a must-win for them, and they showed up and competed from the first minute to the end of the game better than we did. And I can't say that too often this season that we got beat to the balls that we won in the air, we got beat for the second ball. For the balls that we didn't win in the air, we got beat. We were just second best on the whole field, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully now it's a wake-up call for a few guys. I hope so. I mean, we'll see. I mean, this is the point of the season where you have to figure out where you're at. Are you going to make a run in the playoffs, or are you going to just wither and die? And today it looks like we're going to wither and die, but there's a lot of fight left in this team, I'm sure of it. And, I'd like to say it's going to be a nice occasion against Barcelona on Wednesday, but to me right now the game's in the middle is a pain in the ass. But it's all right. We'll go do a professional job, have a good game against Barcelona, and be ready to play the next weekend.
Did you pick up any vibe in training or in the locker room, or was this a pure surprise to you?
No, it seemed a little flat when I got back from the All-Star game a little bit on Friday and even yesterday, and there was, but sometimes you have those trainings and guys are just kind of saving themselves a little bit, but it definitely wasn't. I don't know what the deal was today. It just, like I said, from the first minute we just were second best, and then again we take another red card and we do some stupid things, on the field at different times, and that's probably what disappoints me more. You're going to have games where you lose and the other team's better than you and different things, but we just don't give ourselves a chance sometimes, which is frustrating.
Is what you guys do on Wednesday almost as important as?
I could care less for Wednesday, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it's a great occasion for the fans and for the guys. For me personally, I would much rather have a good hard week of training and get ready for the league game. But like I said, for the fans, for the ownership group, for some of the guys, it's a fantastic experience and atmosphere, and so I think we just have to go into that game like it's a hard training session. Hopefully we don't get any injuries and we come out of it ready to play next weekend.
So next weekend will be to kind of show the resiliency of the team.
Exactly.
More so.
Exactly. If you can't get motivated to play against Messi, you got a big problem. But what worries me more is, coming to a situation like this where, this isn't Seattle. You're on a bumpy field. It's just I think an interesting situation. And so, but that's when you have to dig down and say, hey, I'm going to come here and do the job that I'm paid to do. And for some reason, we just didn't do it today.
Using 20 games after coming from Europe, does anything surprise you in MLS in terms of level of playing?
Well, I mean, the level's been good. I think sometimes the only thing that has probably surprised me a little bit is the kind of the knowledge of the game, when to clear it, when to bring it down, when to step up, when not to step up, just that little bit. And where I know a lot of players with less physical ability and physical talent that just know the game so well on the field, and I think that's just a little bit that's lacking in MLS. I think we've got great athletes, we've got great technique, we've got things, but that speed of thought and that speed of recognition on the field is just, I think, a little bit what we're lacking.
How do you gain that? Is it just a matter of experience, or?
Sometimes you can't. Simple as that. I mean, you ask certain guys, how they knew what they were doing, and they just know what they're doing. But I think a lot of it is, I think guys need to watch a little bit more. I think you're in a culture in Europe in South America, where it is everything. And I mean, I grew up playing lots of other sports and watching other sports, and you can learn just kind of simple athleticism from other sports, but sometimes you have to watch guys in your position and say, why is he doing it? Look how he's constantly moving. Look when he moves this way, and look how his first touch takes him into space, as opposed to having to get it then under control again, then look up. They know where everything's at. They know what's going on all around them, and I think those little things we just have to learn better if we want to improve.